Big news in the NBA. Jonas Valančiūnas is heading to the Sacramento Kings in a trade that shakes things up for both teams involved. The Washington Wizards are sending Valanciunas to the Kings in exchange for City Sissoko and 2 second-round draft picks, according to ESPN's Shams Charania. This move signals a clear push by the Kings to strengthen their roster for a playoff run, while the Wizards continue their rebuild. Breaking down the details, ESPN's Bobby Marks reports that Sacramento is using most of their $12.8 million non-tax mid-level exception to acquire Valanciunas, who is on a $9.9 million contract. The Wizards, in return, get a second-round pick from Denver in 2028. That is protected for picks 34-60, and the Kings' own second-round pick in 2029. Now let's talk about what Valanciunas brings to Sacramento. This season, he's been putting up solid numbers, averaging 11.5 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. While his rebounding stats have dipped slightly compared to his dominant years from 2019 to 2023, he's still a highly efficient big man, shooting 54.7% from the field. More importantly, his experience and presence in the paint will provide much-needed depth for the Kings, who have been looking to improve their offensive rebounding. The Wizards, on the other hand, are taking a different approach. With this move, they're doubling down on their youth movement, focusing on developing players like Alexandre Sarr and Keyshawn George. Valanciunas was in the first year of a 3-year, $30 million deal he signed after being traded from the New Orleans Pelicans last offseason. His contract, however, isn't fully guaranteed, with a non-guaranteed $10 million slated for the 2026-27 season. For Sacramento, this trade aligns perfectly with their goal of strengthening their frontcourt. General manager Monte McNair made it clear before the season that improving offensive rebounding was a priority, and Valanciunas checks that box. Following their blockbuster trade of De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs, the Kings are still shaping their roster to compete at a high level, and adding a reliable veteran like Valanciunas is a step in the right direction. With the NBA trade deadline approaching, this deal could be just one of several moves as teams gear up for the postseason. It'll be interesting to see how Valanciunas fits into Sacramento's system and whether he can help push them deeper into the playoff race. Stay subscribed for more videos.